बोलो यार. Please like and subscribe, guys.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. India cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. Neymar, now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Çalhanoğlu gets a foot in here. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos hurtling down that right flank. It is a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Real chance! There it is! And in an hour of extreme need, he proves again to be the difference maker. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
There's the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Could be danger here. Mbappe, chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Time.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. India are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
To the staff room immediately.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Rafinha. Number 20,
India get the
Ronaldinho.
ball rolling in the second
Coming on the
half.
field, number 7, Vinicius
He's
Junior.
away.
Number 11, Diego Forlan. Substitution in progress.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, good purposeful running this. Van der Ven, and he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Decent chance! It's a good run down the right. Great run on the overlap here. Cafu. That's tidy. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Spread it left. And they're back on the ball again.
Pretty robust defending.
Ambitious ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos gets it away. And that's another throw. Now it's Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'd like to draw your...
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Please like and subscribe, guys.
So off we go then. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And that is out of play.
Okay bro, इस मैच के बाद खेलेंगे फ्रेंडली.
No way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Yamal, he's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Applies the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Carlos is offering a right smile there.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham is there, and he can get that and the volley. Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The ultimate pick-me-up moment the team so needed. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Palmer. Palmer! A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And it's Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been intercepted. Probing pass. Good ball over the top. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Palmer. And here's Yamal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. And it's Kukçu. Palmer finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it, can he get away? Palmer! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 44 minutes is...
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kukçu. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Rooney. Jordi Alba is in a really good position out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Jordi Alba. And he's being shifted off it. India have their second corner now. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's Rooney! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Yamal. Just eases him off the ball. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's got the beating of his man. He shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Foot in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Carlos is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that...
Oh, given away! And this is Neymar. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Beckham. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Neymar going full tilt down the left.
2 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's it. It is all over. India are down, and that will hit them hard. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I have to say, I'm glad I never experienced what those players are going through at the moment. An uncertain future and confidence shot to pieces. Everyone's trying to put on a brave face, but this is pretty depressing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost all... To Kitolada! Superb from Sean de Kitolada! A finish right from the top draw! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
You know, you just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a searching pass. Now it's Drogba. Now it's De Ketelaere. Now it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. De Ketelaere was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. And it's Conte. And De Ketelaere tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi. Conte. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Santos are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
De Ketelaere looking to add to his goal. Oh, easy pickings there. De Ketelaere looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Rodri. Caceres. Goes for goal! Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, as volleys go, that is up there with anything I've seen before. It was superbly hit.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He can get that clear. Torres. De Ketelara.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. Now it's De Ketelara. Caceres. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Drogba. De Ketelara. And he's on his... And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Rooney. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back to the keeper it goes. Pickford, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. De Ketelara. Ball played for Conte. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here.
Really well played.
Jordi
2
Alba.
added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely bit of skill. Conte. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
India really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss
Hello
will be
everybody, and
demanding the same
quick announcement
level
now. We
of
would like to
intensity
ask you
from his
all to
team,
kindly stay
so I'd
seated
expect to
during the
see the
match.
same positive
Thank you for your
intent
cooperation.
after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Rooney. Number 25, Fernando.
So off we go once more.
Number 22.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 9, Yamal.
Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Messi puts his foot on. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. Kunde gets across to intercept that. De Ketelare. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some good work on the right flank here. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Yamal. Yamal ploughing through the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Marquinhos tries to clear. Well, they've got it again. And it's Messi. Drogba. Caceres. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos. Baresi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kunde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Roberto Carlos! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. And that's aimed into the middle. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Marquinhos. Spread out to the left. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that will be the final act. India, perhaps,
Nice play,
ended
bro.
up out of
Please
ideas
like and
out of
subscribe.
steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And we come to you now with a quick
Your final
request
thoughts,
for
Jim?
support
India
from our
desperately
charity fund,
failing
Chance
to
in
impose
Football.
themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
जिसको जिसको खेलना है आ जाओ ब्रो. स्टार्ट कर दे क्या? लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर देना गाइस.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Torres. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that shot a goal! There it is! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Seedorf. Out towards the flank.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get free. He's picked his way through. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Busquets. And it's Messi. Driving forward. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Now the... Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Seedorf. Applies the finish! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Cafu. It's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf goes steaming forward. And it's Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving
After
this.
39 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff with the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Very nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Santos kick off the second half. Santos come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Jordi Alba. He came in hard, very hard. That is good strength. And he's certainly onside here. And the finish! And he's following up! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. Khan claims comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to make the challenge. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out. Such good technique.
Roberto Carlos. This is promising. He's got away. Drogba does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, terrible pass. Busquets. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. And this is Drogba. Jordi Alba has it in a wide... And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have took the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
4 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
now the difference is 3. He shifted it to the flank. Good chance here! Busquets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordi Alba picks it up now. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could... And there goes the final whistle. Santos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, everybody,
Neymar
and
picking
this
up
is-
the...
ब्रो अभी मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ लाइव स्ट्रीम क्योंकि चार्ज नहीं है। ठीक है ना भाई सभी को, थोड़ी देर बाद ऑन हो रहा हूँ। प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो गाइस। मैं थोड़ी देर बाद ऑन हो रहा हूँ क्योंकि चार्ज ख़त्म हो गया है। गाइस जो जो देख रहे हो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दो। Please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks, bro. जो नए देख रहे हो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दो चैनल को. ब्रो अभी स्ट्रीमिंग ऑफ कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे फ़ोन में चार्ज नहीं है. मैं थोड़ी देर बाद ऑन हो रहा हूँ ब्रो.